What's going on, agents? Biz here with another Division 2 build video. You could say getting this video out this week was quite cathartic. Today, we take a gander at the new exotic mask Catharsis and test out a build I've been looking forward to trying since the level cap was only level 30. As always, if you're new here or you've been around since small arcades were a thing, you are welcome here. This channel is all about getting better together, and I thank you for spending your time checking out what's getting put out. If you haven't already and the vibes are strong, don't be shy. Drop a like and subscribe so you never miss a build. While you contemplate that, let's strap up, crack an ice cold liquid death, and get down to it. Okay, so I was a very lucky little agent. As it would turn out, the Catharsis wasn't supposed to be in the general loot pool yet, and the devs are walking that back with the first update post-TU15. On top of this, we're also seeing a few other changes to the Dread Edict working with the Focus talent, and the apparel event getting delayed a week. I'll leave the link to the article below, so take a look and let me know what you think in the comments below, and let me know how TU15's treating you. Back to the matter at hand. So thanks to the little hiccup in week 1 of TU15, I was able to get the Catharsis before I got to level 90. Very stoked, as this was the one exotic I was really looking forward to playing with. For those that haven't gotten it yet, the Catharsis is a mask unlocked in the seasonal track at level 90. It is a blue core and comes with attributes to incoming repairs and armor regen. For the exotic talent, we get Vicious Cycle, and ooh, is it nuts. Basically, Vicious Cycle adds a stack for damage that you take. Each stack adds 1% weapon damage and maxes out at 30 stacks, meaning you're going to get 30% weapon damage at max stacks. When you reach those max stacks, a purge is triggered, removing the stacks and status effects along with dropping a healing cloud that restores 5% of max armor for 10 seconds for you and all your allies in the cloud. I find the Catharsis to be a real Swiss Army knife in my build inventory. Take away the heal even, and it still plays very similar to how I used to play in Division 1. I used to love the Unforgiving talent, so getting more damage based on how much incoming damage, love it. So like I said, I've been waiting for a setup to come along and rival a build I got to see, but never experienced myself in Division 2's first year. Back then, there was a slick meta that involved using Eagle Bearer's tenacity with Clutch and Berserk to be a total threat. Today, I can say we've come close to this setup, and I'm happy to show it to you right now. To start, we arrive on a Firewall Specialization. I thought I'd be done with this flamethrower after they killed shields, but there is still tremendous upside to this specialization. For this build, we really like the medkit that grants 200% armor, getting regenerated over 10 seconds. This comes in handy when you need to push up because you're getting Catharsis stacks while healing? I mean, that's going to be the name of the game for the setup, so buckle up. We got more of that. Overall, this is a 4 red, 2 blue core with everything except the Catharsis rolled to red attributes. Crit chance is going to be the main focus, but you can layer in crit damage too. That's even better. Kicking the weapons off, we have an Eagle Bearer. I know I've been on this for a little, but this setup is going to be one of the best for leveling and getting your Eagle Bearer proficient. Not to mention, Tenacity's talent is right on brand with this build, because Tenacity will defer incoming damage for 15 seconds when you land a headshot kill. Basically, we're again getting Catharsis stacks while healing. Sort of. Moving to the other weapon, you can go wherever on this one. I like my trusty M1A CQB, but I could also see an SMG here too. Let me know how you build this one below as we get better together. Now normally, I go down to the chest next, but I'm going to keep it rolling on the synergy of healing while getting Catharsis stacks. That said, moving to backpacks. And here we see a Devil's Due. Now this named backpack gives us a brand set bonus of 10% crit chance and comes with the perfect version of Clutch. Perfect Clutch will regen up to 2.5% armor when below 20% for every critical hit. Also, you'll be able to repair up to 100% armor for 4 to 10 seconds on kill, dependent on how many red cores you have equipped. As our number is 4, that means we're getting about 8 seconds of armor regen on critical hit. Again, we are healing while getting the Catharsis stacks. Yes! Moving away from that Healy vibe, as I think we got the healing covered, this build is going to have a good amount of crit chance. So for the chest, we went with Obliterate, which will give us up to 25% weapon damage as we land crits. Sounds like synergy to me. We put this talent on a Fenris chest, getting up to 10% AR damage. Speaking of weapon damage, we also throw on Walker Gloves for 5% amplified weapon damage and Fox's Prayers to buff our rifle damage and damage to target out of cover. Finishing off the gear, we wrap at a Gruppo holster to get some more crit damage where we can. Always a fan of fitting Gruppo where I can. As a crit connoisseur, you probably do too. And if you do, man, let's be friends. Dropping down into skills, we throw a Reviver Hive for safe measure in PvE. I'd probably put a decoy on if I'm pulling this into the DZ, maybe even an extra blue. Maybe. We will always be here for a defender drone in this build, though. Any damage deflection is good, and we'll take you for sure, especially coming from hovering maybe 3 meters above our head. Overall, this build is a doozy, and it takes me back to year one. And I hope if you set this up, you feel the same nostalgia. I'm definitely going to try some more setups for the Catharsis, so leave some words below if there's anything you're having a hard time putting together with the Catharsis, and let's figure it out together. Most brains wins. Either way, that will wrap things up today. Thanks so much for stopping by, and if you made it this far, you got a lot of nerve not hitting the like and subscribe button. Seriously, we got more builds than my 4 agents can hold. That's probably why I started this YouTube channel, so I can save infinite builds to recall them at my whim. Another conversation there for another day. I'll catch you all next time, though. Biz out.